Hi, I'm Clovis and this is George and we're from Compare the Market. Okay, it's the 21st century. We know we all need to know how to use technology. It's essential, it's everywhere. We're using it now.
And from social media to shopping to online videos, just everybody is using the internet. It has become part of our culture. Apart from the elderly, and the largest proportions of our society, the over 65s, are not able to easily access the internet and use it in the way that younger people do.
This is a really bad thing. It's actually it's endangering health. The stats say on a BBC article that came out a couple of days ago that it's as risky, being lonely, doing nothing, is as risky as having 15 cigarettes a day. Also, it can increase your chance of dementia by 64%. What's more, 1 million people feel lonely all or most of the time, and more than half would be willing to use the internet. There's obviously an opportunity here. We can even get sponsors who would be completely willing to help us. There's many companies that have seen this opportunity and think that they should fund this, such as Barclays Digital Eagles. You may have seen the adverts. They would be very willing to help us help out elderly people to learn through technology and socialise.
We're trying to appeal to their interests and allowing them to share and interact with anyone who shares their passions, things that they want to do and they want to interact with. So our solution is we connect elderly people to who and what they want to do through the internet.
The solution is TandC. It's our app. It's a social interaction platform for elderly people to connect with whoever they want, just to talk. They can first of all talk through a messenger app we have, and then once they've sort of liked the person, they can meet for some tea and cake, just so they can talk and not be lonely. Yeah, so we've got a demo, there's a screenshot. Hopefully, if it doesn't work, that's what it looks like. There should be a link that we can go to. It's just on them. That was the offside on math. Okay, this is our platform. It's a nice interface, really slick, so you can view other people and see what they like, what they look like, and then you can choose to meet them. It's really easy to use. To be honest, we really like it. It uses as an API. It uses the Google Maps API, so you can see who's nearby, so that it's quite easy to drive and meet them when you are willing to. We use HTML and CSS for the front end, and Python with Flask framework for the back end, and a MySQL database for the user.
So really, to conclude, what we've done is, with our new connections through the internet, we are attempting to eliminate loneliness in the elderly, and there's a new layer of internet users that's helping to develop the community of the elderly and prevent them ever getting the sort of problems such as loneliness and developing later problems in their health. Thanks for watching.
How would you publicise it to the elderly?
We thought about with Digital Eagles, Barclays Digital Eagles, because they're always going around talking to the elderly. They could just mention, oh, there's an app, you should download it on your iPad, and so on. And then they would tell their friends and so on. It would spread quite quickly.
What about kind of accessibility things?
We're attempting to make it, as you see, it's quite large, all the portraits are quite large, So when we eventually, at the moment it's just a web app which is available on mobile devices, but eventually we'd like to make it into an iOS app and Android with easy access, again, all for the elderly, for shaky hands and so on. It's meant to just be able for them to use. It's larger pictures, larger fonts.
Yeah.
That's what it's aimed at.
Cool.
Can they share information that they're interested in? Just because I've seen that in like Italian food, but even a richer experience, can you see it?
There's chat functions and profiles that they can go onto. As in, if you want to think about meeting someone, you don't just click and find their location.
Yeah.
There's ability to chat through the app and find out what they want and what they can do.
Do you have anything for the app security-wise? Because it could become Peter's best friend.
Yeah, that's a fair point. We have considered that. Once we get it working, we have to look at the data, then be able to create some algorithms that would analyse it and kick out dodgy people. It would be quite tricky, to be honest. But I'm sure when we have data to actually see, to analyse it, it'll be easy.
Thank you, guys.